Employer choices within the ACA. Much of the language surrounding the Affordable Care Act can be very intimidating for employers. Words such as mandates and penalties turn up images of high oversight and low choice. Regardless, employers large and small do have choices that they need to make to effectively move forward through healthcare reform. For large employers, those with 100 or more full-time equivalents in 2015, and then 50 or more full-time equivalents in 2016, you are required to offer your employees and their dependents affordable minimum value coverage or have to pay a penalty. Regardless of the penalty, however, employers still have a choice to make about whether or not it is in theirs or the employee's interest for them to offer health benefits. If you decide to offer benefits, then you have an additional number of choices to make regarding how you structure your benefits, the plan or plans you offer, and how much you will contribute to the premiums. First, if you are considering dropping coverage, take the time to fully understand what this decision actually means to your bottom line, to your employees, and even to your perception in the market. For example, employers do not always effectively account for the tax benefits that they and their employees give up if they choose to send their employees to an exchange. This is even more the case when considering having employees go to the exchange while offering them additional compensation, as the impact of payroll taxes kicks in for the employer and employees. That's not to say that dropping is always a bad choice. The quality of decision varies greatly across employers based on factors such as size, financial position, workforce, brand, and competition for employees. The key is that the decision to offer or not offer coverage is rarely black and white and requires a thorough understanding of the rules, impacts, and options within reform. As far as offering insurance, there's a wide variety of plans and strategies that may help your business more effectively address the impacts of healthcare reform. You can look at high-deductible health plans, as they place more emphasis on the choices employees make as an attempt to build consumerism. You can also explore defined contribution, where employees have a choice in using fixed dollar amounts to purchase the coverage most relevant to their needs. Under this model, as employees choose to purchase more expensive plans, they are required to contribute more and more of their own money. Another possibility for employers is the move to be self-insured. Self-insurance is when the employer takes on the risk of actually paying out the employee's health claims. While the advantages of being self-insured under the ACA have more employers at least considering this option, the viability has to do with the employer's size, financial position, and the general age and health of the employees. Regardless of the approach you take, you should also carefully consider the dollar amounts you contribute towards premiums for your employees and their dependents. Your contribution decision drives your overall cost and also determines whether or not you will be subject to affordability penalties. It also determines whether or not lower-wage employees and their families will be able to access subsidies on the exchange. As healthcare reform continues to progress and evolve, each employer will increasingly need to go through the process of knowing the rules, knowing the impacts, and studying the increasing number of options. Providing health benefits is an expensive yet critical component of businesses, and it is through this process that they can reach the best outcome.